Okay, folks, this is an interesting one I found on the ground near a donation bin, but it was on the ground in front of it or beside it, and it was all strewn everywhere, and yeah, must have just fallen out from something. Okay, let's see what these are. These are plastic plants and foliage. We just got a whole bunch of them in here that I just put in there just to keep for there, just to get ready for my demo. So we're just going to just tip them on the glass like so. As you can see, we've got an assortment of different types of plants and foliage. We've got plenty of palm trees and other shit. We're just going to place it haphazardly on the glass. Just going to just take some of these and maybe just spread them out. Take some of these hot coloured ones, just put them separately and just put them in a group on the glass of the photocopier, folks. We're just going to spread it out. I think I'm going to make this at 200%. So we're just going to maybe just try our best to include these palm trees because they're really nice. We're going to make it 200%. Yeah, it looks interesting. There's not much colour in it though, folks, except for the brown. The brown appears to be the only feature in this, unfortunately. These are the only ones that are shown any major coloration. I do think maybe we're going to drop the dock feeder on it, and maybe I can tilt this a bit further like so, and just going to make it look better. I do think we might put a piece of paper behind it. So we're just going to grab a sheet of paper, and we're just going to drop it on top. Going to maybe push the palm trees in a bit. Going to just place it on top and just drop the dock feeder down. But these were just on the ground, and I just picked them up individually, and yeah. Yeah, there is a bit of colour, but there's not that much colour still. So we've got it dark. I don't know if this is going to be any good or if it's going to be what I refer to as a bum note. I'm going to try another grouping again. I'm going to try and change things a bit. We're going to go back to the 200 setting. It's got dirt all over it, folks. I forgot about that. Yeah, it looks interesting. Still looks shitty, folks. Still does not look any good. So we're just going to use, what am I going to use? I think this is the first version or the second version. The second version's this one. Which one are we going to utilise? Which will be the better one, I wonder. I'm going to utilise that one. Yeah, folks, not a very great piece this is going to be. I'm just going to grab all these plants in my hand. Maybe I can put them back in that little box later on. Not now. I haven't got time to fuck around. I do wonder where I'm going to put these. I'm going to put these maybe just on top of here. On top of there will do. I can't be bothered. I couldn't find a decent place to put it. So we're just going to set up as we were before. I've got to clean the glass of the dust, this dirt. It's all grit. So bear with me, folks. This is really messy. I do need a tissue and a piece of paper, and some water. So I'm just going to get a facial tissue and get some water onto it and just clean that mess off the glass. So yeah, should have done that in the bathroom, but anyway, we're just going to give it a quick clean. Try to keep the machine in play. We don't want to lose the settings just because I'm trying to mop up after myself, so to speak. I really hate it when it gets this dirty, folks. I really do. It's not good for the photocopier. Even though I own this machine now, I just paid it off just recently. I paid off my bank loan on this thing, and this thing is getting rather old and long in the tooth. I do think it's going, if it breaks, I will not be able to get spare parts possibly, because the spare parts were no longer manufactured since March 2023. It is now June 2024. So if this machine breaks, it won't be fixable, possibly. It depends what breaks. And I can't afford a new one, and I don't think I could get another loan because I had problems with my cash flow and I wasn't paying it off on time a lot of the time, and I had to pay it late. And the bank, you know what banks are like, folks? They're really money fucking Scroogey type money fuckers. They just don't care. They just want everything to be on time and on their budget. They're greedy little piglets, folks. The banks are greedy piglets. So you got to expect piglets to get angry when you can't pay on time. Sorry, it's taken a while, folks. Yeah, that looks interesting. I do find that red bit a little bit distracting though. It detracts a bit from the rest of the image. but the image looks better than I thought. We might make that the centrepiece, or maybe not. But yeah, the banks are like that. They always want things to be paid off on time and on their budget. So if I need a new photocopier, folks, I may not be able to get one. And I'm trying to get on the 6 o'clock news on Channel 9. Sorry about the curling, folks. It's one of those drizzly days. You've got to expect that. But it still curls even when it's not raining sometimes. This paper feels lightweight. It doesn't feel like 100. It doesn't feel like 80 GSM paper. It feels like 70. I do hope it's not. I like to check the packaging. I forgot to check the packaging when I bought it. But it normally is an 80 GSM, what they call 80 GSM. That's the stuff I normally use, or always use pretty much. Sorry about it. It would have been nice without the curling, folks. I know. No, it's impossible trying to find how to put these papers together when you haven't even got an edge to line up against. They're all curled. Anyway, folks, you get an idea what it's supposed to look like. I'm sorry about that fucking curling. I do wonder if maybe we should do a switcheroo, or maybe leave it like that. I think we'll leave it like that.